Hi everyone, my name is Tom and I'm going to take you through how you can create an account and access your survey via the CDPH online survey tool. Here's the email that I got when CDPH surveyors created an account for me. They're building it into their process to confirm who the facility contacts are before they go through with their survey. However, they can also change this on site if needed. What we're seeing here is the email when an account was created for me. All I need to do is follow the instructions and click the Create Now button to set my password. Here's where I need to type in my password that I can use to log in to view my survey and provide my plan of correction. And here we go. We see that I'm now logged into my RSS platform homepage. To access my survey, I'll choose More Apps on the left side and choose Inspect. When the survey is ready for me to review and provide any plans of correction, I'll be given an email with a link directly into that survey. However, I can also access the survey by coming to my Inspect homepage, choosing Inspection Reports, and finding the survey in the list here. I'll have access to two different statuses of surveys: sent to responsible person, meaning it's in the facility's hands, or done, meaning that there's no longer any action required from the facility. You can edit the date range that you're searching by choosing the calendar and changing the dates. We're defaulting to 1 month. However, you can go backwards as needed. Let's take a look at this survey here. On the top, we see there are some notes about how to provide a plan of correction letter from CDPH. If I scroll down, we'll see that there's two areas where I had two deficiencies marked off. Clicking the category name will slide out and show any deficiencies in that category. Here we see there's one deficiency for training documentation that was not available. We see that it's a deficiency because it's marked in red and shows as not resolved. In order to provide my plan of correction, I can choose the three dots on the right side. And I have a couple options here. The first is to mark as ready for verification. That means I'm going to provide my plan of correction and send it back to CDPH. The other is to mark it as in progress, meaning we're working on getting our plan of correction in. Let's see what mark as ready for verification looks like. Here I can see my resolution box showed up. In the comments section here is where I'm going to provide my plan of correction using those instructions that are provided on the top of the notes section. When we're ready to submit this plan of correction, we'll choose Save. That will notify CDPH that the plan of correction is ready and available for review. Now this is done on a single finding level, not just when all plan of corrections are provided. So in this case, we provided a plan of correction for one deficiency, but we've still got one to go. Let's take a look at this one. Now in this case, if we want to mark this as in progress, let's do that here to show that we're working on providing that plan of correction, and we'll switch it over to ready for verification as soon as possible. When I save that, I now see that this is changed to gold and shows in progress. If I take a look at the previous plan of correction, that's now shown in orange and shows ready for verification, which once again means that it's in CDPH's hands to take a look and accept or not accept that plan of correction. Our facility will receive an email from CDPH when all plans of correction are accepted, or if a plan of correction is not accepted and needs additional information. In this case, they did not accept it, so we see that this is back to not resolved. And we see from the CDPH side that the plan of correction was not sufficient and they'd like some more specific information. If I click more, we can see my original plan of correction that I provided and the comments from CDPH. This has now gone back to the red not resolved banding. And we have our options to mark as ready for verification to provide our updated plan of correction, or to mark it as in progress. Once we provide that, we can just submit it again, and we now see that it's gone back to ready for verification, so CDPH will review our updated plan. After CDPH accepts all of our plans of corrections and there's no further action needed, the survey goes into the done status. I can still view it by choosing Inspection Reports, filtering to Done, and choosing Search. If you have any questions, please contact us. You can email service@riskandsafety.com, or you can call us at 530-638-3375.